No hyvää iltapäivää kaikille. Mitä teillä kuuluu? Toivottavasti teillä menee hyvin. Ja tervetuloa kanavalleni. Aloitamme tänään videolla Living in Finland. Hyvät ja huonot puolet. Kaikki mitä aloin jakaa on henkilökohtaisesta kokemuksestani, joten älä tule hakemaan minua. Toivottavasti pidät tästä videosta, joten aloitetaan. I'm going to just do the pros about living in Finland. Then later I'm going to film a video where I'll be talking about the cons living in Finland. I know most of you have seen me all the time, sort of like, telling the living in Finland when I used to live in Finland, and about the educations and stuff like that. But in every country there are cons and pros. In every country that you live, every country is not that perfect in terms of maybe the society or the the environment in general. So I'm just going to share with you guys a few things about the pros about living in Finland. Like I mentioned before, later I'm going to do the cons about living in Finland. So further ado, let's jump straight into the video. But if you have not subscribed to my channel, guys, kindly go and hit the subscribe button down below. Do not forget to like the button, press the like button as well, and feel free to comment. Listen, it's a free of charge. You're not gonna pay for any money and stuff like that. And if you guys keep on liking the video, it will help the YouTube putting my videos out there. Further ado, let's jump straight into the video. All right, so I got my phone here, so I'm just going to just run through it really quickly. All right, so let's move on about the pros living in Finland. Okay, so guys, I'll say that the first pros is the low level of crime. Yeah, the low level of crime. So in Finland, realistically speaking, wait, let me just clarify something here very quickly, guys. Everything that I'm about to share here right now is what I've experienced. It could be some people will be like, but that's not how it is and stuff like that. If you haven't experienced that, please do not come for me in the comment down below. This is something that I have experienced back when I used to live in Finland. I grew up in Finland, okay? So it could be now the way things are moving on is not the same it used to run back in, what is it called, 2014, 2013, okay? So don't come here for that one. All right, so the first thing is the low level of crime. Yeah, the low level of crime. I realized that in Finland there is crime, obviously, but it's not sort of like into your face, if that makes sense. You barely hear people maybe killing each other, or people committing crime and stuff like that. There is nothing that is obviously all the time being shared in the news, I guess. Yeah, there is crime here and there, but they are sort of like very petty crime in terms of teenagers exchanging certain things that they should not be doing and stuff like that. But in terms of a normal human being walking around in the night and probably getting chased by somebody and stuff like that, I personally never experienced anything like that. Or let's say kidnap. I never heard anyone or on the news saying that, oh, a teenage person or a young person has been kidnapped, or what so and so forth. So in terms of low crime rate in Finland is really is really, really good. You don't have to really worry about, somebody, you know, coming to you and scare you or anything like that. I realized that the only thing that can really happen to you is a young person probably coming down to you and asking that, oh, can you buy some cigarettes for me? Listen, especially when they realize that you are eligible to buy certain things. No, 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 it's not allowed. And another scary thing I realized is that people that are very, very drunk, maybe they will come to you, then they look at your face and they will walk away. Or maybe people will come to you and ask if you have a lighter or if you have a cigarette with you. In terms of that, I really never encounter anything major or something like that. And you can really leave your bag, your laptop, and you can still come and find it where it is, right? I'm rambling too much into that, so let's move on to the next one. So then, pros about living in Finland is the nature. Listen, nature is everything in Finland, guys. Nature is everything in Finland is quite beautiful and green, guys. People are really crazy about the sustainability and the green practice, and the air there is really, really fresh, and you can also drink from the tap water. All right, so it's really, really good. I know, apparently I've heard that here in the UK you can drink from a tap water, but me per se, I think I've tried it once and I really didn't like it. So I always buy like bottle of water and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said before, people are really, really crazy about the sustainability. Um um and the green practice in Finland is like a huge deal for them. And I also realized that people are really, really keen on practicing, going to the gym, living healthy and stuff like that. Everywhere you go is gym everywhere. Okay, it's gym everywhere. And I realized that in Finland, every single food that they eat, there is some sort of vegetables, salad, whatsoever. And you have to get used to it, because come on, the weather is cold every now and then, and you don't get all the vitamin D that you need. So have being able to eat really, really healthy and taking certain things, certain good nutritions to your body is really, really, really good. And I realized that they drink a lot of milk in Finland. I love drinking milk myself, so that is something that I would say is a pros in Finland. So another pros in Finland is the free education system. Yes, I know I did spoke about it during one of my videos about the free education in Finland. So in Finnish, Swedish, and in English, they are all free. But with the English school, if you are part of the EU citizen and you have a resident permit, then it is free. But if maybe you're coming from a country that you're not part of the EU citizen, then you might have to pay for it. Either than that, the education system in Finland is really, really good. And another thing I want to also add to it, that what is it called? The education is really, really extremely high. All right. They always try not to leave anyone behind. It doesn't matter if maybe you are what's it called, you are higher than somebody else. They try as much as possible for you to reach that same sort of category with your peers as well, which is really, really good as well. I admire that. And I realized that in universities, what is it called, you can find what's it called, all the books and the facilities that you need to study in the libraries and few universities as well, which really, really is really good. I know that sometimes it might be hard to find certain books that you need to buy, and it might cost you probably like what, £90 from Amazon, but sometimes you are able to use certain books from the library, so which is really, really, really good. So we move on to the salary. So in Finland, they have a higher salary than other EU country that I've realized. Okay, example like UK. You know, UK, the minimum wage is £9 something, right? But in Finland the minimum wage is £14. And I realized that as well, the lowest pay for students in the UK is around like £6 something. So the reason why people are living with this higher what's it called pay in the in Finland is because of the higher tax. Listen, the tax in Finland is extremely higher, right? Don't get it twisted. But these taxes, right? These taxes that people are paying, the government are using the taxes to help them in terms of really, really basic, stuff that people cannot maybe provide for themselves. So bear in mind that people are also willing to pay, these taxes no matter what, because they are getting benefit from these higher rates of the tax. So that is something that I wanted to put it out there. So my next thing is that bike in construction are amazing in Finland as well. I really love that and I really miss that as well. And how safe and being separated from traffic, yeah, and from pedestrians as well. I think is really, really good to have a separate, road for bicycles and what is it called, where people are walking and stuff like that. Because I realized that here in the UK, things are in between everywhere. Although you might have certain places that have bicycle um bicycle riding and stuff, but not all the time. It's just few places that you can find, but in Finland it's everywhere. And I really, really, really love that about that as well. And I also realized that in Finland, during winter you can also ride your bicycles as well, because they have winter tires for bicycle. Isn't that beautiful, like having winter tires for bicycle? That's really a pro for Finland. So I think that is the end of today's video about all the pros about living in Finland. So my next video is going to be the cons about living in Finland. So do not forget to like, guys, comment and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video because you didn't upload. And come kindly like this video, and see you guys in my next one. Stay beautiful and God bless you guys.